everybody, and apologies for being a bit late. We've been trolling all the way around everywhere trying to find a few places. Well, we've had 2 places that just haven't been able to be done. So yeah, we're on our 3rd location. We have been here before, so I'll just wait for a few to join, and then I'll show you where we are. It's not going to be no secret where we are, this one. I've just called it the street, but it's a quite little place. Huh? I'm going to tell them where we are. Oh, they're going to reveal in a minute. They're going to do the grand show of where we are. Alright. Let's hang for a couple.
It's just a street.
Couple more. Anyway, right, let me turn around. Hi Sarah, thanks for joining. An evening to you. Right, just so they're hiding. So there you go. You got Sarah and Rob. And of course me. So, that gave you a little glimpse. Very quick glimpse of where we are.
The floor, see if anyone can work it out from the floor.
Oh yeah, right, so we have lovely cobbled street. So I'm going to let them see. So, are you ready? So we're in a little place called Short Street. Now, I'm going to let Rob talk you through this one. You have to bear with us because we have nothing set up yet because we've only just arrived, so that we can start off. So, Rob, come on then. Let's walk and talk.
Yeah, for me, this is it has to be one of me. Quite like it. It's one of my favourites. Quite a few stories that have.
Hi Diane, thanks for joining.
We've heard about. For me, the most striking one is about the cat that was sitting on the side of the street, and somebody was walking through, decided to walk across to the cat and give it a stroke. The cat just disappeared. Voices have been heard here, laughter, general everyday chit chat.
Well, we had through on the S box, didn't we?
Yes, we've had 1 or 2 things.
What do you want, or something?
What do you want?
You was grabbed, wasn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Hold on, stop here a second.
It's been quite interesting from what we've had before. We have actually done some digging. Sarah, although it may not be relevant to the time, Sarah's actually been got a list of names of possible people that have actually lived here. So we hopefully will be using those later. But yeah, excellent place. The cobbles, it's not been altered at all. In fact, all these four houses are great too, so it can't be touched. Boarded up, as was. Absolutely fantastic.
There's the little houses. We've actually, last time we were here, we actually had our hands. Oh, it looks like somebody's been vandalising it. What a shame. We had our hands on the doors and it felt like it was trembling, didn't it?
Yeah.
On that one, and I think it was that one, the end one. So the both of the end ones. I mean, can you believe? I mean, why do people have to do things like that?
That's absolutely disgusting.
Now one thing though makes it even weirder that it was trembling, because there's a brick wall behind it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. We didn't actually know it was bricked up.
No. So it goes. I'll just show you. Bear with me. So it only goes sort of up to there. I don't know. I think these were these to do with the potteries or something, possibly.
Yeah, we believe that there was a colliery in the area, so they might have worked at the colliery, or there's 2 pottery companies right next to as well, so they could have been working there at the time. But they are, well, you can see the workmen's cottages at the end of the day.
Beautiful little places. So this is one with a bit of a difference. Unfortunately, it's not very dark, and it's not likely to get dark just yet. But I think it's going to be about what you can feel. What you know. Tell me. I mean, what you pick up. I mean, it's not going to be about what you can see, really. I don't suppose. But
Unless anyone sees a cat.
unless anybody sees a cat. But yeah, what you feel from these cottages. I mean, tell me where you want me to go and stand. Anything. And I will do it. But we'll set out some equipment and just see where we go. But it's a fairly local one to us because Rob's been driving all day, bless him. So yeah, it's going to be a nice one, I think. You ready, Rob? No, he's not ready. There's not a lot to say about this, but it goes. See, it's quite bizarre, really. I mean, these cottages go down a little bit further, but there's it's right in the middle of an industrial estate, and you really wouldn't expect it to be here. But you take it down here. Well, they just set up a couple of bits. So you've got these as well. That's obviously somebody's shop. There is actually. Let me. Hi Sue, thanks for joining. Over there. I don't know whether you can see in the distance with the scaffolding around. That's an old. It's like one of the old pottery kilns. Let's see if I can. Without being too conspicuous. We'll go for a little walk down the road. Lovely, thanks Sue. Look there. Here you go, let me just poke you through the railing so you can see it a bit better. So that was all part of the old potteries. One of the old kilns. Minkstone Works. Don't know anything about that, so I'll just toddle back. I love this street. I mean, look at the cobbles. I mean, those cobbles have probably been down longer than any tarmac road. Bit bumpy, and I don't think I'd particularly like to drive over them, but absolutely far better than our British roads, aren't they? Right. Oh, there's another. You can see behind there. So you can see we're right in the middle of the Staffordshire potteries. Beautiful little street, and I'm sure it was a hive of activity in its day. I've just shown them the kilns. Right. No, unfortunately, Sue, they won't. I've tried to get in touch with the potteries. Hi Tara, thanks for joining and thank you very much for sharing. I've tried to get in touch with the potteries. Well, I did get in touch with the potteries, but unfortunately they don't allow any paranormal investigations anymore. And they certainly won't let you in these cottages. I'm sure other teams have tried as well, but yeah, so
If they're blocked up, bricked up, there's no way in. is
there's
there?
no way in now. Whether they're all bricked up though, don't know. I mean, they must have access.
It was nice how they put the door in front of the brickwork just to make it look authentic.
You're right, Peter, absolutely. He says a fantastic glimpse into the past. Hope they're all preserved for all time. The first thing that came to me was a Victorian policeman trying the odd door. That's quite actually odd, you know. Just made me go quite tingly then. Maybe. So yes, we'll keep a focus. I shall. Yeah, I can imagine they're not. I mean, there's a couple of tiles up there that are looking a little bit. So I know you can. Bear with me if you walk. Be careful because there's cameras about as well. So We think behind that wall would be sort of like a courtyard. Whether that was, I'm assuming that's part of it as well. It is, Sal. I mean, it's such a shame to me that they haven't preserved them in a way that they could have been part of a museum or something. It would have been fantastic to have kept them as they were, as workmen's cottages.
Try again. We've been robbed 3 times.
I've been robbed
Tell
3
us to
times.
go up the hill. You said up the hill and then it's robbed 3 times.
Well, up the hills that way.
Should we go up there?
There is a camera up there, but hey ho. They can see we're not doing any harm.
Oh, is that a bit of the road?
Okay then, spirits, tell us when to stop. That said stop. Wow, that said stop. It's okay, so spirit wants us to stand here.
You said Rob again.
If there are any spirits here with us, and I'm hoping they are, because I have a feeling you're to be talking to us, can you tell us which was your cottage? Did you live here?
Let's have a look. 2.
Number 2, okay. Spirit said number 2.
Number 2.
Well, number 2 is going to be the one in the middle, obviously, hasn't it?
So I'm going to say number 2. Hey Liz. Yeah, it's a fantastic little location. Right, okay. I don't know how you guys work. If you can channel through me, I've got my hand on the door. So,
This is danger.
knock on the door.
Two again.
Look at those nails.
I don't know if that's a Pete or Steve.
Pete, I think.
Spirit, is your name Pete?
Have you got your dowsing rods with you? Let's do some of that, because that would be consistent with the time. There is a bit of a breeze, so we're going to have to allow for that. I think the breeze is coming this way, isn't it? So if you turn with your back towards... I'm just thinking, being as it's quite consistent with... Well, yeah, as long as my phone lasts out, Liz, I'll keep going, so... Diane says your nails are gorgeous, Sarah.
Thank you. I need reading.
She's only showing one hand because she's attacked the other hand.
I need reading. I need me input.
Yeah, Liz will certainly stay. I mean, it's what, nearly 10 o'clock now, so yeah, well, I mean, we'll still be here
Paul.
hopefully in another at least 3/4 to an hour. The only problem is they put the street lights on,
It's robbed 4 times.
don't they? They put the street lights on,
Yes, they do.
so
They
it
do.
doesn't ever get dark. Which is a shame, really.
Spirit, do you want to talk to Rob? If you do, can you speak through this device in my hand?
Right, as you can see, it might be a little bit too windy. Hi, Steve. I'll say hi back.
Rob
Give him
again?
a wave.
5.
5 times I've said Rob. Okay.
Spirit, if you want to speak to me, there's several ways you can do that. You can see the little red light on the windowsill. You walk up to that, you can make that change colour. There's also, if you look at next door, there's a little green light on the doorstep. If you walk up to that one too, it's not going to harm you. Rest assured of that. But it will change colour. I've also got a set of dowsing rods which you may be familiar with. If you'd like to affect those in any way,
You're going to have to turn with your back to the wind because it's just going to blow, isn't it?
it's like a bit of a wind tunnel,
Yeah.
and it seems to be coming up from behind me.
Might not be the easiest, but we'll give it a go. Thanks, Sue. Same back to you. Right, that's dropped a bit
I
now.
don't think I'm going to be able to keep it
Same.
still. Spirit, if you're with us now, would you be able to cross the rods over for me, please? We can also affect one of those lights, or speak onto that device that Sarah's holding. By the way, my name is Rob.
I was going to say we'll introduce ourselves. So that's Rob,
I'm Sarah.
and I'm Joe.
So Sarah's holding a little device that you can speak into as well, or affect it in some way, which will also produce a word, should you want to do it that way.
If you're not far away, Liz, then please do. Yeah, Liz says, would it be cheeky of her to come over to us? No, it's fine.
Not a problem.
Come over to us if you wish. Just hurry up.
So,
I mean, we're not hiding where we are today. So
Spirit,
come and meet the team.
if you're with us, can you cross the rods for me? To show you that you're here.
Come on, Spirit. You can use all of our energy. We have
That
plenty.
sounded like a Scottish accent saying where. What in a Scottish accent say it was like where.
Alright, Spirit.
That's Scottish, isn't it?
Hoots.
Yeah.
Scottish. I can't
But
do
it
the
sounded
Scottish
like
accent
where
very
in a
well.
Scottish accent.
Spirit, if you're with us now, can you keep the rods apart? Keep the rods apart.
Okay, Liz, see you in a bit. Liz is on her way.
Look at this.
We've always said that we're quite happy for, people to come and join us. We are going to start doing that. So,
Too slow.
Liz, you'll be our first.
Come on, Spirit.
Come on, Spirit, use all of our energy.
Move the rods apart.
If you can,
I've got a funny feeling it's going to do the opposite of what I want.
Hate you.
I want the rods apart, Spirit.
come on, Spirit,
Move
cross
the
them.
rods apart. I don't want them crossed.
No, cross them. Come on. That's it, wicked. Now can you make them go apart? Just testing that you're here with us. Or just establishing that you're
I've got a
here.
with this, where these rods are concerned, I've got this funny feeling that if you want them open, they're across. If you want to cross, they'll come open.
Spirit, would you be good enough to open the rods for me, please? I'm only just trying to establish a connection with you. Thanks, Liz. Come on, Spirit. Oh, wow. Hi, Lynn. Thanks for joining. She says there's a baby trying to make contact. That's wicked. That would understand why. It may not understand.
Spirit,
We may, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying we'll never come over. America is on one of my places to visit, so
Online.
you never know. Get people buying tickets,
said
then
Rob
we
did.
might be able to get
number
over.
6. Right, Spirit, I want you to cross the rods. Cross the rods. Keep them crossed.
Okay, so it's, see, there we go. The lights have just
Spirit?
come on.
Can you say somebody else's name other than Rob through this device for me?
Does that say no?
Diane says a child just said hi.
Hello?
What are you picking up, Diane? Is it a young child? Well, obviously a child is young,
Rob
but
again?
what sort of age group are you thinking?
I'm actually feeling so. Spirit, I want you to open the rods all the way. Open the rods. Keep them open. The wind has got that one slightly. You can feel it.
Yeah, Liz said it did say no. Age 2,
Look at
Lynn
this.
says. Right, so, okay. So we've asked for open
If
it's crossed.
I think it doesn't want.
Right, Lynn's saying about 2 years old. Diane's saying about 2 to 3 years old. So that's both consistent, okay? And Sue says she heard Albert.
Albert, you with us, Albert?
That's a good old name, isn't it?
Albert.
Listen.
Listen, yeah.
Let's see if it'll carry on running. We'll have a look at these names.
Spirit,
What did it say, Albert?
would you be good enough to open the rods? Just want to make sure that Alfie. Lynn says Alfie.
Alfie,
It's Alfie and
are
Albert.
you with us?
That's what we very fondly call Sarah's other half, is Alfie. No, Spirit. Okay. So, Spirit, can you take the rods to where you are standing? I get the feeling, Peter, yeah, he's saying there's kids playing all around you, aged 7 to 8 years old. Now,
I've got goosebumps from the waist down.
yeah, you see, I feel like there's mischief in the air, is all I can say. It feels quite light-hearted, quite mischievous, like, come on, ooh, let's see what we can do. That sort of, you know, let's play a game. And they think it's funny doing this. It's them that's...
Spirit, the little children,
I don't know whether I'm right on this.
I want you to open the rods all the way. I want you to open them rods all the way, please.
If there are the children as well, run up to the lights. They won't hurt you. We don't mean you any harm, and they won't harm you. So just go and make the lights go off.
Does anybody know what numbers these houses were?
No idea.
What we could do, if you've got your list, do you want to shout some names out? Spirit, we've got a record of people who
Sue says you need to play with the children.
if we...
Well, last time.
Okay, brilliant. Liz, see you in a bit. She's on her way now.
Okay.
Last time, the spirit box said Sarah through it, didn't it? And there were about 5 or 6 Sarahs listed on this at various house numbers,
Okay.
which is why I asked if anybody knows what numbers these ones were.
Do you want to run through your list? Spirit, we've got a list of names of people who live at these cottages, or possibly live at these cottages.
Bear with me. Let me get Paratech running on my
You
phone.
have to give me a hand with some of these, Rob. Right.
You're reading the old writing.
I think that's it.
Bear with me. I'm just going to get...
Randall, are you here?
I've got an Paratech, so I'll get
Anne.
that running.
William? I can't.
Paratech loaded. Started scanning.
Okay, so we're running.
Wisdom.
We've got a Joseph,
Are you with us, Joseph?
Elizabeth,
Dessert.
and Emily. More Josephs. Stephen. I'm sure that said Steve.
We had a Steve. Yeah, you said Steve, didn't you? Steve or Pete?
I couldn't work it out.
Okay, Peter says,
Margaret.
do you have a Dawson,
Name.
Mortimer, or Johnson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a seagull.
Seagull. Okay.
Oh, what? Sorry.
I'm assuming a surname's Dawson, Mortimer, or Johnson.
Fatal.
Ooh, fatal.
Got a Williams. Can't read what that one says.
I always get the feeling that somebody's up in that window. I know it's all boarded up, but that every time I come here, Sue says Peter. She's getting Peter. I've got weight. on Paratek.
Jump
Like.
in.
Upside down cross on that door. That door.
Some of these I can't make out what the surnames are because obviously it's the census.
Is that the door, Lynn? That one. I've got bike. Do you know, you can imagine the old bikes running up and down here.
Do you know, I had
Information.
We've got a George, a Lucy.
Any of those surnames though, Dawson, Mortimer or
I can't.
Johnson?
Make out some of the surnames.
She can't make out some. We've got the list.
It's the census, so I'll show you what it looks like.
That's the census. So what we'll do,
I've got several pages
Can we-
of it.
we'll have a look through when we get home. We'll have a look through and clarify that, Peter, because it's rather difficult to.
Oh, hang on, this a bit clear.
Okay. Now
Fear me.
there is.
Does that say
Oh,
fear
that
me?
just said fear me. Yeah. Now that's interesting because Sue's just said evilness. Put that cross
Well,
upside down.
I thought I heard out of
Crap.
necrophonic, hate you twice.
Spirit, we don't hate you, so please don't feel hatred towards us. We mean you no harm, we mean you no disrespect. All we wish to do is communicate with you. Crap. Great word, that. Crap. A multitude of meeting.
What?
Mountain.
That's not quite a mountain that we've walked up here.
Quest.
Quest. Okay. Get some interesting words there. I don't think many of these are actually applicable. It'd be great if we saw the cat, wouldn't it?
November.
Should have bought the cat balls.
I have.
Cats like cat balls.
This is an odd one. I thought I've just heard a pig squeal.
I'm not going to ask. Mind you, you know, though, they could have had like animals and stuff running in the streets olden days.
It looks like a bit of a gardens behind, doesn't it?
Well, that's it. I mean, behind that wall could be a courtyard, could be gardens. Not entirely sure. Can't. We've had a look before, and we can't actually see behind there. You can't. There's a gate. There's a gate over there. You've got to be able to.
Two fences
Get through.
and a wall.
No, is that a bug or is that an orb?
There is a moth flying about over there.
Oh, that's a little moth. That's all right. Come on, spirits, come forward and talk to us. What I find interesting is there's still communications up there, because that, I'm assuming that line is telephone or something.
Might be, there might have
Ooh.
an alarm system there like that.
Sue says Everett. Who's Everett? Don't know. I've had demon
I'm
come
sure
through
I
on my
could see
thing. Look,
something that looked
a
like
demon.
That's close to that. It wasn't. I don't think it was.
And
that
Peter
way.
says there's naughty ladies of the night that are around.
We get yes.
Yes.
I think we picked up on that last time.
We actually did pick up on the ladies of the night that were here. Harriet, I've just
That's
had
the
come
name.
through.
I've got that on here.
Okay, so
Behind it.
we've got, if you can see there, we've got Harriet coming through,
James.
and Sarah's got Harriet as one of the names.
Is that one? One of them there.
Yeah.
That one, I think.
As one of the names on the census. Bad girls. Hey,
There.
naughty girls.
Spine.
That's it, Harriet, yeah. Oops, let it. There we are, I've got Harriet there. Some interesting names on there.
What was the other name? that
Okay,
you had?
brilliant. Lizzie's here.
Levy.
You know where to find us, Liz. Here she is. Hello. There we go, we have Liz joined us. From the other side of the camera. Well, welcome.
You can see both now.
See your side and our side.
How you doing? You alright?
We're good. It's nice to meet one of our
Ariana.
followers.
I
Thank
thought
you.
I'd pop down because I only live in Mia, so
Ah,
I used to live across the road here in one of the flats.
did you?
Yeah.
So do you know? Is that like a courtyard behind that wall? Do you know anything about the?
Behind here?
Yeah,
This used to be the cottages, but this is just the front now. There's nothing behind it.
there isn't anything. Oh, right.
It's all been knocked down.
That explains why
It is literally,
they haven't preserved them. Yeah.
It is literally just the frontages of the cottages. There's nothing left behind it,
Right. Sue says devious ladies and witchcraft,
which is a shame, really.
and her name Mariana. It is a shame.
It is a shame, yeah.
Anyway,
Relics.
Rob, Sarah, and well, you know who I am.
Yeah.
So-
Like I said, I just thought I'd pop over and say hi, seeing as you were close.
Happy Anna, just heard. Diane just heard Happy Anna. It is, Peter, it is a shame because those would be fabulous to be able to have been preserved and kept as like a museum.
Yeah, it would. And to investigate in there, it'd be wow. But no, there's nothing behind this. What you see here, there's nothing.
Uphold.
Uphold, okay. I'm really fascinated by that window. I don't
That
know
one?
why. Yeah. That window I like. And I'm really drawn to that window.
Door.
Mind you, is that door? I can't believe somebody's tried to break in.
Especially since there's nothing there.
Tall.
Frustrating, isn't it? But there we are.
It is, absolutely. At least it's a nice night for it.
Forever.
Right, bear with me. We're going to come round and keep you guys going. So we're going to... Oh, hello. Rob's just asked for those to cross.
Makes a change every time I hold them.
He says that Peter says there's energy still trapped in those bricks.
Resent.
I can, yeah.
That's how resent.
Resent, correct, yeah.
Spirit,
Should
would you
brought
be able
the
to
jacket with me.
take the rods to the direction in which you're standing, please? Move the rods in the direction you're standing.
Between you and Bob.
Road.
You and Joe.
Yeah. There's some curious children about. You can feel them.
What's going on? Oh, it's Joe.
Huh?
Move, putting the rods in the direction that you're standing, please, if you would.
I've got nothing to be.
My phone's on silent, so it's not me.
This one's on flight mode. Is Parrot having a shit tantrum? It is. It doesn't like being going upside down. Okay.
Scream.
Scream. That's an interesting word. Spirit, are you going to make us scream? Because I can't. I physically can't scream.
I can, but you won't make me scream. I'm not scared.
Spirit, are you screaming? Can you scream? Can you make a noise?
Between you and Joe.
Fear me.
Fear me again. That's
We
the
don't
second
fear
time.
you.
Don't fear them.
We don't fear you. I'm sorry, Spirit. Lynn keeps hearing train noises. That could be the S-box. That's
And there are 3 cars down.
and there's a road that's not far off.
Spirit, I'm going to ask you some
So
yes
you
and
said you
no
can't scream
questions,
either.
if that's all right with you.
We'll let you know when we come up. We'll let
What I
you know
need
when we come
to
up.
establish
What we
how you
say,
would
yeah.
like to illustrate the word yes and how you would like to illustrate the words no. If you could
Inside, it says.
If you could move the rods
can't
to a
come
position where
inside.
you would like to answer for yes, that'd be great. So could you do that for me, please?
Sadness.
Yeah, sadness. There's another one. I've got a headache, you know.
I feel like I'm
Yeah.
swaying.
Basement.
Basement. Well, there isn't a basement.
Oh, it might be. I don't know.
I suppose there could be.
Don't know.
Not that we know of, anyway. Could be, I suppose. Yeah. old houses, cellars. Yeah, because they used to use those, didn't they? It's like for storing meat and stuff, didn't they? Because it was cooler.
2,
Number 2. Was that
Two
cottage
again.
number 2? Yeah,
She came out here,
yeah. Cottage number 2.
Can I take that as that's how you would like to say yes? If so, we need to know how you would like to answer no.
yours.
So if you could move the rods into position to illustrate how you would like to say no, could you do that for me, please?
Rihanna.
What's that?
Rihanna. Brianna. Now we've had, somebody said, didn't they?
Albert.
Said Rihanna. Hi, Ali. The team, the other side of the.
Liam.
She's great, Ali is.
So I'm going to repeat that. We need to know how you would like to answer for as no. So if you could move those rods into a position where how you'd like to illustrate no, would you do that for me, please?
I'm sure somebody said Rihanna. But this was Brianne. Finally.
Is that no? One to the.
I feel like there's somebody standing this side of her.
West.
His face is altered there.
Swap hands. Oh, wicked. Ali says she was picking up on witchcraft, and Rihanna was also a Welsh
Unclear.
witch. Ah, Peter's got the smell of food cooking really strongly. I hope it's something nice, Peter. Don't, you're going to make me hungry now. I've only just had KFC.
Is there long grass around my
For-
feet?
No.
No.
Are you, Claire?
Used.
Could it be the cat?
Didn't say the cat.
Okay, right. Lynn says, close your eyes
Horses.
and just let the horses. Now that's an interesting one. Close your eyes, lean up against the wall because there's the wind sort of dropped down now, isn't it? It's not. And close your eyes and let the rods guide you. You're all right, Claire. You're never late. We never say nobody's ever late. We're just glad anybody
Apart from
joins
us
us.
when we felt it at the time we announced.
Hey,
Apart from us.
apart from us, I know. We did try 2 locations at first, so right. Okay, so Sarah's gonna. It's a bit windy there.
Ground.
I would sit in front of number 2.
Glass there then.
Is there? Okay. Ground. Now that's interesting. This phone was on 80% and it's gone down to 15. And it's on flight mode.
It might be the app that's taking the power out of it.
Okay, I'll shut that
Scanning
off now.
stopped.
Peter says definitely onions cooking. I love the smell of onions.
That can also be gas.
Again.
That can also be gas.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
True, yeah.
Oh, that's odd. The wind's blowing the opposite direction.
Now the wind is blowing this way. And it's taking the rods towards it, which you would think they would go. Oh, it's gone down. Oops, sorry. Diane's just heard get my teeth in. Has just heard stand still. Okay. Okay, stop watching and you just got to sit there. Centre and back. Spirit. You just shut your eyes.
I can't. 'cause when I do that, I feel panicky sitting here now. You know, like when your chest starts going up.
We won't let anything happen to you.
No, it's not that. It's just as soon as I sat on the floor.
Okay. Hi, Julie. Julie says the screaming went on deaf ears. She's just been told. Okay, now I can understand that one, Crossy. Spirit, if you've just crossed those rods, can you bring them back out so they're straight towards me, please? Bring them out to the centre. Bring them out towards me. Both of them. Just use Sarah's energy. And mine. Absolutely, just shout up. Yeah.
I didn't want to interfere.
No.
It's fine.
You're here.
Yeah, but this is just as much as we are.
Oh, thank you.
That's how we like our lives. So that, you know, you're all involved.
Yeah.
Not, you know, just us preaching or loosely say putting on a show, you know, sort of
Yeah.
doing. But no, it's everybody's live.
Yeah, if you can feel anything or sense anything, just let us know.
Come on, Spirit, I know it's going to be, you're going to need to be strong because the wind's blowing again a little bit. So if you cross those rods, can you actually bring them back out to the centre for me, please? Come on, you can do that a little bit more, please. Bit further. You okay, sir? Okay. Come on, bring it out. That's it. Bit further. You're doing really well. Think. To be honest, I mean, if you see how close I am to that, this one's on,
Yeah.
and it's not. Yeah, absolutely.
My arms are all tingling.
Just reset the rods. Give the wind just a chance to have a breather. I've got a feeling the wind's going to be stronger than the spirit's strength.
Wait for it to die off again. It ain't gonna die off now, is it?
Is anybody else feeling? Let's have a look up there just while Sarah just had a break. Alice seeing ointments and concoctions being sold in the second end house. Is that where the cat is? That's interesting, Ali, because number 2 keeps coming up. And we think it's that house, the one where we got the REM pod. That must be number 2.
But if you go in doorways, you've got 1, 2.
But is it 1, 2?
Yeah, but you got one at the end.
That's what I mean. 1, 2 there, or you could be 1, 2, and that would be a 2. You know what I mean? But I think this from there, that side is 1. Then the same that end, and then these 2 doors are 1.
Quite possibly. Rob?
Hang on.
Oh, thanks, Claire. She's just invited a mum and a sister. And they said it's coming in again, the horrible cloudy stuff. Just, Rob, just do me a favour. You know the shop that's down there? Just go and see if there's a number on that door. Because if that's got a number on, then we'll be able to work back.
I think
Which
this
one?
is number 40, 42, and what was the other one? 43, I think we've got.
No, Ali, that's fine. That's, yeah. That number 2, and we're thinking it's possibly that. Rob's just gone to have a look and see what number is on the shop that's round the corner, which is also probably one of the cottages. Well, another sort of cottage, I suppose, or workhouse, or don't know quite what it was.
Okay. Going crazy?
Are you feeling dizzy?
No, I just feel like.
Because Diane says young children are trying to communicate through you. They're making you feel a bit dizzy.
No. And like when you have to breathe, like really fast, really work at breathing.
Yeah.
That's better.
That's it, you do. No number, that's a shame. It'd be interesting to try and find out actually which way the numbers went. Absolutely.
I don't know if it's random, but I feel sick.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's an interesting one. Lisa's just said she's feeling sick, so
I've experienced worse than that, don't worry.
excuse that noisy
Motorbike, weirdo.
motorbike. Yes. I think the wind's going to get it there too much.
So if you're in one of those houses,
I don't know, you know.
how about
Peter
coming back
says-
door and saying hello?
Peter says there's a little girl on the left-hand side of you, Sarah.
Hello.
She's about 6 years old and very curious as to what you're doing. And she's very clean and in Victorian clothes.
That's just it. Where's the cat ball?
Oh, sounds gorgeous.
Rob, where's one of the cat balls? Can I play with the toy that I've got? Makes lots of pretty lights, look. Just gonna roll away.
It'll settle itself down, won't it? The little girl that's by Sarah. Do you play with a cat? There's been a little pussycat scene here. Do you play with that? Can you bring it towards us?
Just give it a tap and it'll light up. Won't hurt you. Shall I show you? See, it doesn't hurt. Can you do it for me?
Even better if they turn those lights off, wouldn't it? I know, it's such a shame.
Well, show me that you're here. That's not wind.
Claire says her cat is really suckling. I wonder if it's sensing that the cat is. Cats are so intuitive, aren't they? You're right there, so pretty lights don't hurt. Pretty lights just to play with. Look, I have a little green light in front of me as well.
How many bugs flying about? It's tickling my ear. Well, we hope it's a bug.
Yeah, we don't have a very good track record with bugs,
No.
Well, I don't. Anyway.
especially ones that decide to go in people's pockets. Oh, okay. Sue says she feels that the cat's by you, Sarah. And Lynn says, no, it's a Jack Russell. Carole Russell? Is that how I pronounce that? Yeah. I'm just trying to think of the connection with
Well, they're the kept Jack Russells to keep the rats away.
for the ratting, yeah. That's what I was just thinking, yeah. Ali says that she thinks the witch made hallucinogenic, I can't say that word, mixtures which led to the deaths of both adults and children due to the reaction to them. Okay.
Pain in the bottom of
Right,
my
yeah,
foot.
how far back's that one?
No, I'm not standing up. I've got a sharp pain straight through the bottom of my foot.
Claire says really bad tonight. He's 10 months old. Oh. What was that cough?
I didn't do anything.
Can I borrow you a second?
Certainly.
So I really need to get up. I can't get up.
Stand there, Joe. I'm on the floor.
I can't.
Oh, is that you?
Yes,
sitting
yes,
there?
That was me.
That's the phone.
That was me setting that off.
I wonder if I'm
still
if I've
drawn.
rolled that cat ball up there, whether if we've got the Jack Russell, whether Jack Russell might go after it.
But there's Jack Russell and there's a cat, so yeah, let's.
Or we lose it now, right?
It could be quite right, Ali. There. See, Liz, who's with us, is feeling sick as well, so maybe that is to do with the hallucinogenic.
Joe, just take a step back. Katie's going on.
Okay. I'm right back, so you know that's not me that's setting that off. Come on, if there's any... Well, the spirits of this location. The spirits of Short Street. The people who used to live here. Walk through here. Did you pass through this area on your way to work?
I'm being tickled again.
Did you live here? Can you come forward and talk to us? Sarah's got 2 rods that you can manipulate. If you can cross them and let us know that you're here, just show us your presence. If you can walk towards one of the lights, there's a green light, a red light, and the cat ball, wherever the cat ball's gone. Okay, oh, there's one there. Yeah, it's just down there.
Can't see it.
I think it's just there, is it?
Oh yeah, I can see it now.
None of these things will hurt you. And we mean you no harm. We had some incredible words through.
Try a spirit box again.
It won't ever go particularly dark, so because there's street lights, unfortunately. I'm not going to hopefully not blind you all, but there's a big street light up there. Libby or Liberty.
Do you know what I can smell?
Who Claire? Who's going for it?
Yeah, look. Blood.
Ali's getting Libby. Liberty is the name for a female that she was given. Did she live in one of the buildings, Ali, do you think? Or was she... Libby's not... doesn't sound a witchy name, does it?
I can smell that blood. Lots of it.
Actually,
It's that metal smell.
yeah. There's like...
I can smell something weird.
That-
I can't put my finger on what.
it is like a stale metallic-y sort of smell. Can you smell that?
I can.
It
but
comes in
don't forget
wafts.
It's quite an industrial area, so it's possible.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh, sorry, Claire. Okay. I remember now. Your dog and cat were quite active the last time, weren't they? I remember that. You have one sensitive pussycat.
Spirit, you with us now?
She's nuzzling now. Oh.
You can hear my voice. You can see us.
Sue's getting the name Dorothea. Gosh, there's a lot of different names coming through.
Oh,
Yeah, Dorothea. It's going to be interesting, actually. And Sarah will... Oh, did the camera freeze then? Sorry. We'll have a look through the census.
I did manage to track the census down.
And well, Ali's not sure if before these buildings. Okay, be careful. Maybe a play on poisonous odours to recreate the smells. Okay. What's BRB, Sue? I'll be right back. Okay.
Get with it.
Oh, come on, I'm 51. I don't understand this turbidology.
Isn't that? I mean, in the MSN.
Wicked, that's good, Sue. He just learnt what TTFN is. I haven't got children, so I'm not into all that. Oh, okay, well, that's... I really need to get into it all, don't I? You're right, Sally. Yeah. It's not a pleasant smell either. I mean, there's an oatcake factory just down the road, and you'd expect that to be quite nice. It's not a nice foodie, and it's not nice onions either. I have my amethyst with me, Chris Sue. I do. I have it round my neck. Right, Julie. If you knock on the middle door, you may get a response. Okay. Right, bear with me. The middle door.
It's female voice.
I'm going.
I can't tell what you said.
Okay.
Sorry?
I'm going to. Right. Spirit.
Yeah.
The last one he was here, didn't he have a woman's voice?
Spirit, can you do that again for me, please?
Yeah, come inside. I'm going to give you a knock on the door. Can you knock back for me? That knocks, I'm running. Oh, really?
Big squeal again. Twice a big squeal.
She's just got 3 large knocks on the door, like a special knock. I feel like I'm 91. Let's give you another knock. Okay, I'll knock 3 times loud. Is there anybody inside? Is there anybody that's inside this residence who would like to come and talk to us?
That sounded a bit aggressive, Jojo.
Sorry. Hello. Would you like to come and talk to me? That's it. Are you in duck? That's it. I'm going to get the Stokey bit, aren't I? Man used to use a stick to knock. Okay, that makes sense. That would be why it'd be quite
Now,
loud. No, I haven't got a stick.
I've got a feeling of an older man, bald.
There you go, Sue. It is. It's just because I'm faced towards a door at the minute. You haven't gone dark, honestly.
Braces, white shirt.
You're getting what? What's it?
I'm getting a sense of in here. An oldish man, bald, but he's got the hair around here still. Thinnish, white shirt, braces, darkish trousers, and shoes.
Okay, I'm going to go to the door to the left. I had to stop and think which was the left then. Right, this door, that door, the first door, this is door number 2, we think. Ah, Peter's made a point. We could be smelling the acrid smoke from the kiln.
Well, yeah, that's quite
That
possible.
would-
I could go with that.
Claire's cat keeps staring at the TV. Now, I'd love your little cat to pick up on the cat that's here. Right, I'm going to knock on this door then, Julie. Ready? If anybody opens that, I'm in for it.
It's
Number 2, we think. That one, yeah. Not the end one, this one. I think Peter's hit the nail on the head, you know, with that. That clicked? Yeah. Now, that door at the end there, and this first door, we got vibrations from, didn't we? It was like trembling. Now, Julie's picked up the name Martha, and I'm sure we picked up Martha before. There is a Martha on the census, yeah. Here we go. Let's give it another knock. Hello? I have things for you to buy. I don't really, but... Would you like to come and talk to me? Is anybody in there that would like to come out and play? Ooh, Claire says it's almost like her cat's looking at another cat. Don't you tell me that just knocked or something.
No, knock on that one. I swear, as soon as I knocked it, it was like somebody snapped a bolt back across it. That's why I jumped.
Okay, so we're going.
Did you do it?
No, but that's got a whole different sound to the others. I don't like that one.
What's
Yeah.
the taste of it?
I'd say
I don't like that door.
No, I don't. That's why I moved away from it. I jumped when I knocked it and it made that horrible noise.
Now, the door with the upside down cross on at the end, which is where they've ripped off the timbers. That one, Sue says she's picking up badness, evilness. Now we have had that. We had a man, didn't we, say, "What do you want?" And I reckon that came from there.
For me, this is tying in now because that old gentleman I've just described with the bald head, aging maybe 65. I think that he lives alone, and there's kids playing outside.
And he's disgruntled because they are,
They keep doing knock and run.
which I've just done. Sorry.
Sir, if you were living in one of these residents,
What was that then that came through
I
there? Then?
don't know, I couldn't make it out. Sir, if you were living in one of these residents, and I just described
I don't know, Julie.
kids keep knocking on your door and running off.
Julie says, was there a tunnel running between the houses? The only thing... Do you mean underneath, Julie, or at the back, or...? You have? Oh, wicked. Ah, Liz. Ah, she's a good girl.
21, 23, 25, 27.
Okay, so we've got 21, 23,
25, 27.
25 and 27. Those were the numbers of the houses.
Now I can stop that.
Peter says the kids are having a great time. I bet they are.
I just get this
Oh, they're
feeling
enjoying
that
it.
he comes out, he'll burst in probably this door. For me, this door. I could have it wrong, it's a bit of a guess, but I feel it's this door.
We'll have a look into that,
He comes
Julie.
out and he's like waving his stick at them, and they basically...
Which is interesting because they said somebody's knocked on the door with a stick. So it's starting to piece together. Okay, Julie says, yeah, underneath, so that they didn't need to come out into the open. I honestly don't know. Quite possibly. There may have been a workman's tunnel or something underneath. I don't know. We will have a look at that and see
Did they have
if
a
we can
shared
find
cellar?
Yeah, they might have had a shared cellar.
If you've got a linked cellar.
There's not a huge amount about them, really, is there?
Sir, if you're agitated because the kids keep knocking on your door, would you like to come and speak to us?
She says
Speak into this device
like
I'm holding.
like priest tunnels, like priest tunnels.
Yeah.
You know. What do you want?
What do you want again?
Brushing against me.
Rob's just had some through on the S box. What do you want?
What do you want?
Now we've had that before.
Sir, I just want to speak to you, if that's possible. Don't mean any disrespect, any harm.
Okay. Has your gentleman got a beard?
No.
Okay. Sally's getting a bearded man with you. She said, is that the same one that you can see?
No, he's grey, he's like quite bushy around the back, he's thin, 65, braces, dark trousers, black shoes, white shirt. Normally hasn't rolled up. What's that there? With a long sleeve.
Scruffily or tidily? Just out
Tidily.
of- Okay.
Tidily. I don't.
I've got a pain come back in my head again.
Sir, is your name Albert?
To the gentleman that said, what do you want? I'm going to knock on
I'm
number
24.
27 again. Oh, Rob's going to... Now that would make absolutely perfect sense. Peter keeps hearing horses, like a horse and cart coming over the cobbles. I think we've heard similar before, actually. But we put it down to possibly push bike.
I've just read that there was a rail on this side for attaching the carts to pull them up
Okay. There you go, Peter. Apparently, there used to be along this wall,
on this side.
on this side, so the houses are that side and the wall this side, and there used to be a rail along there to tie the horses to. That's why, yeah. Lots of noise.
Said, "Aye up."
Hey up.
That's a Stokey bit, isn't it? Hey up. I want to knock on that door again.
I think
What does that mean then?
someone's requesting to join. Who's requesting?
Ah,
I think that just said
Dawn, yeah. Hang on, bear with me.
that's to add her on count. You know how when you've added me onto the live before?
She's asked, Claire, she's requested to join the live and join on camera. Hi Dawn, thanks for joining.
Watch
K2.
Oh,
Again.
I'm going to trip, do you know? With the death of me, that K2 on the floor.
I think that said, "Can you hear me?" And
That
someone
did.
just tickled my knee.
That just said, can you hear that or can you hear me? Yeah, can you hear that? Well, welcome, Dawn. It's her first time. If you haven't already, I'm going to be cheeky. Please like the page.
And share
And I
it
hope
with
you enjoy. Yeah, and share it. Well, yeah, if you've got anywhere to share it, please do.
Or if you could just share it on your own.
We like lots of thumbs. So keep me amused on the screen.
Can't find anything about anything underneath the houses. So
Thank you.
I'm not finding anything.
Come with me, Sarah, with that. I want to go to this number 21. Oh, bless you all. Whoops. That wasn't
Glass.
I thought I'd trodden on something.
You did glass.
Right. I want to... Diane says did she just hear a faint voice of an elderly lady saying silence?
It said something, but I couldn't work out what it said.
She's here, Claire. Yeah. Right.
Go home.
Oh, wow.
You did it say you leave?
There is a camera, yeah. Just up there.
Rob wants you.
He wants you, Rob.
Good evening, Spirit.
Hear me?
I'm listening. I'm all ears. You can say whatever you like to me. My name is Rob. Come and talk to me. Don't mean any harm or disrespect.
That didn't sound like a nice voice, did it? What did that say?
Don't know. It sounded weird though.
Spirit, you're not going to have to repeat that because I couldn't exactly make out what you were saying.
I've only managed to see one comment, Claire.
Spirit, can you say that a bit louder for
Okay,
us,
so,
please?
yeah.
I can't quite hear you.
Ali says the man I have seen is a chimney sweep. Okay. He attended all local funerals. He has lots of lost souls with him. Peter says the energy gets strong. He's getting stronger the later it gets. I think you're right. Voices are coming through a lot more. I don't know. Bear with me. I've just got some
That
stuff
figures.
on my shoot.
Sarah just said that was me. Maybe it was the chimney sweep. She said that
That's
was me.
just tickled round her leg.
No. On across.
Okay. Yep. So Sarah's just said that was me.
Spirit,
Now
if
that could
Joe
well
was
have been-
describing you, can you let us know clearly that it was you?
Were you the chimney sweep?
Right.
Now this is me just. It's not.
Thanks for all the loves and likes.
I'm trying to tie it all in. Maybe the bloke that was with the white shirt
Move now.
was a chimney sweep, retired. And that's a guess. I can't feel any. That is a pure guess.
Okay.
But I still feel that bloke in the white shirt, rolled up and braces. I don't know whether it's a chimney sweep or not, but
I'm still feeling quite energised, and I think it's the children. Quite uplifting. Quite. Ooh, I almost want to. I know this is going to sound really weird. I almost want to skip. I'm not going to do it because I'll probably end up flat on my back. But
Go on and I'll film it.
no.
250 quid on you've been framed. Just saying.
Can you hear the abuse I'm getting here?
Yeah, but do you reckon if each one of us sent the video and we get 250 quid each, because it'd all be from a different angle, wouldn't it?
Peter says all the kids have been called in now. Now that would make, yeah, okay.
What, sorry?
They've all been called in now.
Oh, right, okay.
I wonder,
Dark.
yeah. But I do. I almost want to skip along the cobbles. I feel quite,
What they would do and see.
yeah.
I
But
keep
I do. I
seeing
feel
that,
quite,
you know,
quite light and was smiley and
the old-fashioned hoop and the stick. I
Yeah.
keep seeing that.
Yeah.
If there's only children here still left now, if you haven't all gone in, I dare you, as long as you don't double dare me back,
Oh, God.
I dare you to knock on that gentleman's door, the one with the white shirt.
right. Ali says he wears a black suit jacket, orange brown cardigan underneath, a top hat on occasions, and it could be him that the younger him that you see.
Right.
Possibly.
Ooh.
I've just got this shirt, and
Okay.
his sleeves
Whoever that
always up here, like hands on. Let's.
See, that's what a
Can you do
chimney
that again?
sweep would do with his shirt, isn't it? That's what.
Scruff it up.
Roll the sleeves up out the way.
What's his name?
That's-
What was the chap who used to climb the Towers?
Fred.
Fred Dibner. That
No,
was
it's
it.
not him.
No, but if he took his jacket off, he got his sleeves up out the way. Yeah.
Whether there's a link between the chimney sweep and the bloke, I'm feeling, but
It's possible.
Peter said
it's a guess.
he thinks the street was a very happy, active street. I definitely say it was an active street. It feels like it's quite a thoroughfare. Is that the right word? Yeah. Lots.
Lots of
I mean,
comings and goings.
so they'd come down. Yeah, and I feel they'd come up,
That's just saying
up,
Tom.
and up to the top, up there.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. That's just gone 3, 2, 1.
Julie says, did he have a tattoo and an anchor on his forearm?
Can't pick up anything.
Can't get it. He can't get that far. Ali, if you can.
Somebody last time he came, somebody picked up on a naval sort of. It was nothing to do with us, but somebody said he was sort of maritime.
I think that was Peter, possibly.
That was last time.
And that was last time. Now, somebody maritime would have an anchor on the forearm. Wow. If we piece it, do you know, we need to bring a book with us, don't we, and write all these things down.
That's what I mean. To be honest, that's what we started to do. But it's sort of we do actually need to start doing that.
That's like, come on.
If there's any children with us now, can you
Peter
knock
says
on that
they've all gone in.
Oh right, okay. I'll leave that one.
We meant well.
Listen and then
That's
speak.
brilliant, Ali. She can't see the tattoo at the moment, but she's really trying hard for a name. Last couple of times I've been here, to be honest, I mean, okay, I'll admit it hasn't been one of my favourite locations, but I don't know, it just feels like it's got a different feel tonight. It's quite nice and yeah,
Well, I mean, we were sort of
it's a sweet little street to me now.
Yeah.
we were sort of asked to leave last time, weren't we?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and you was grabbed, wasn't you?
I was grabbed, and basically said we do that again and we'll go, and we got it, so we had to go. That was the last time it came.
Nobody
Come and
can
talk
do-
to us, spirits. If you can see us now, the gentleman that I can feel. If you're with us now,
I think that just said get.
here we go.
Yeah.
We're not going
Here's the-
anywhere,
Here's
spirits.
the negative.
It's a public place.
We're allowed to be here.
If that's you, you can come out with your stick and wave it at me. It won't make any difference.
Do.
It's on.
Can I come and play knock and run on your door?
Go on, I dare you. Run for, knock that one, knock that one, knock that one, knock that one. Go on. It's the fastest I've seen him. The fastest I've seen him move in years.
Who was chasing you, Rob? Who was chasing you?
That was knock and run. Come on, spirit, I haven't gone anywhere. Come and talk to us.
Get off.
Do you know, I've gone weirdly cold now after you've just done that. Not
Cold as in.
cold, but like
I'm
a...
cold.
The way
Yeah.
the way I see him, he's sitting there in his armchair.
Rob.
Yeah, I'd say he's sitting there in his armchair. He might have a cup of tea in his hand, and then all of a sudden, kids would turn up, bang on his door, he'd get his stick.
Claire enjoyed that. She thinks she should do it again.
Can I?
Can you start that and this
No,
time?
I can't do that.
I know
That's
you didn't
uphill.
really say that, but...
Absolutely no, that's uphill.
Alright, downhill then.
Okay, Ali's got two names, Stanley and Albert. Now, we've had Albert
Yeah,
before.
Albert's already.
Yeah.
And this is why I wonder
think
with,
it's-
with his
I think it's
shirt
both
on,
one
it's
man's name.
probably called Albert Buck. It's a guess.
I'm
It is a
impressed
guess.
you missed the cat ball as well.
I know.
Do you know?
Do you know where that is? Something keeps brushing against my legs. You know how you said earlier?
That might be the cat.
I'm convinced. Like its tail.
Is it
Yeah,
sort of
just-
halfway
just-
up?
Yeah,
It's
just below
halfway
my
up
knee.
there.
Just below my knee.
That's the
As though
pussycat
it
then.
would be its tail.
Yeah,
Because it's higher up than,
Yeah.
than the body of a cat would be. It's the tail,
yeah,
if that makes sense.
yeah. Just brushing past. Yeah.
Just the tail.
Hey, that's good.
Not the... Because the body of the cat, you
You'd
would feel it for
quite.
longer.
Yeah.
It's quick, it's the tail.
Just a quick brush.
Reminds me of the tail.
I want to take this further. I
Go
want,
on, do it again,
I want to say.
Peter says he says the street has a lot to give still, but he feels the energy is waning over time. Yeah.
I don't think there'll be many carol singers up here anyway.
I think that's just said think again.
Oh.
Do you know, I'd actually like to come up here on Halloween and
And me.
just put some candles about and
We've got a plan.
see, I told you, us and bugs.
It's animals.
We've got a
I
slug.
just attract them.
If the cat's about, get rid of that slug for us.
That slug vanishes now.
That would be so weird, wouldn't it? Like the cat's at it. No.
That said get again.
Well, Spirit, we're not going anywhere.
Spirit, where do you want us to get to?
What?
Did that swear then?
I thought it said further.
Thought it said F
What
on.
was that? I
Young something.
think that's how my
Where do you
thoughts-
want us to get to, Spirit? Come on, be clear.
Come here.
There's cat's playing with a Labrador.
Here cat's playing with a Labrador. Oh.
Got a 10-month-old kitten.
Aw. That female cry keeps coming, don't it?
Yeah. Yeah. There is that, like, yeah, that female, almost like a woeful sort of.
That's weird. It's just the voice that's coming through.
Come on, Spirit, if you look at this now, there's two little lights on the floor, there's a red one, there's a green one. If you walk up to those, in fact, why don't you open the door and knock them off?
Let's have a look up those
Next
windows.
to me.
Eh?
It said next to me.
I actually feel really sick at the minute.
Yeah, I don't know what's gone.
It's gone from you to me, you know.
You've got it now, Doc. I'm alright again now.
Rob again. He wants you. He's remembered you from last time.
If that's you that keeps saying my name, I'm all ears, I'm here to listen to you, whatever you've got to say, but you need to communicate.
No.
No.
That was no.
Well, can I ask you to stop saying my name then, please?
I feel like we need to bring a football and kick a football against the wall.
What irritated me even more. Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Kick a bow against
The way when you had it till you bossed it.
Eh?
Cos kick a bow again a way when you had it till it bosts.
It's a local saying.
Oh, that's.
Peter says you can almost see the kids' swings hooked on the doors.
Oh God, that sounds ominous. Special though, yeah, with the doors open, like if they had hooks on
Yeah,
the
put the hooks on the.
put hooks on the top, and then you can take the swing off,
Yeah.
and then
yeah.
open the door and put it on. Possibly.
The kitten's having a right go at the Labrador at the minute. Hey?
Out.
Out where, Spirit? We are out. We're outside. don't like the sound of that voice.
I just keep imagining the kids standing this side, kicking a ball
Against his door.
against the wall. Not the door, like against the brick.
Just against the, yeah.
Yes. If someone's walking up there, yes, that said yes. There is a business at the top that sometimes they're real late. So it could be them, but I don't know.
I bet they're so used to teams coming down here.
Yeah. There's always people down here.
Okay,
I'll keep having a headache on and off. I felt sick as well.
No.
Come on, spirits of Short Street.
Out to you.
We are out.
Spirit, was that you that I heard talking further up the street?
I whispered something then, but I didn't catch it.
Come on, come forward and talk to us. I feel you're just watching. Okay.
Okay.
Go.
Help. Was that hal or help?
Help, I think. Mom.
Yeah, Peter says the street was a very active play street. That's how I feel, Peter, to be honest. I feel like I've felt all night sort of like very uplifting and very upbeat, as if I want, yeah, as I say, like I want to skip along the cobbles and...
I'm almost lightheaded. Almost lightheaded.
I had a wave hit, well, I never know whether it's my blood pressure, but sort of almost like a wave of sickness and into lightheaded.
Mine's there and there, like I'm being squished.
Yeah, now that's where mine's been. Mine's been on my temples,
Right
yeah.
there, like I'm being squished. Squished? Squished. How would I went?
Brilliant, thanks Claire. Says you can go on Spiritual Lives on Facebook. Yours is the best. I love you guys. Thank you. We love you too. We're only a little team. We don't fake anything, so... And Liz can vouch for that because she's standing here with us.
Right here.
If we get, we get. If we don't, we don't.
Exactly.
Where's the cow Rob?
It's there.
And we enjoy what we do, and we enjoy doing the lives with you guys because, as I said before, it's your lives as well as ours.
What's in that here?
There's something going round this way. Right, something here.
Shove it in the hole in your jeans. You've got ripped jeans on, haven't you?
Yeah,
You have it.
that's what's going on.
I love you.
I can't do that.
Yeah,
Got a hole in your jeans here.
You know.
Oh, Jesus. Gordon Bennett.
He's
You're
just
trying
scared.
to do things, man.
Apologies.
Did
That-
that say rock?
That K2.
Yeah. There's something going round. It's going round my
Yeah,
leg.
it's going orange.
Stop now.
Joe. What?
The things we do
can't
to get
stand up.
paranormal evidence.
Hang on a minute.
You be careful sitting on the glass.
Glass there.
Alright. My legs aren't touching the floor. I'll sit and hold this.
Oh, Diane and her son have just heard a baby crying. Claire says, she says seriously, she said we've helped her loads with like her spiritual side. You're very welcome. You've helped us too.
To you, don't I, actually?
Yeah.
So you can see the light. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Instead of me looking at it.
There you go. It's going off then.
Yeah, look
Yeah,
at
it's
that.
flickering into orange. There you go.
Now that's not me. It's
My phone's
your,
on
your
flight.
phone's on flight as well,
My
isn't it?
phone's on
Okay,
flight.
blocks it.
Can I just take that phone? Just to, I'd rather debunk it than...
Yeah, that case blocks it. But there you go.
My phone's in my pocket, but it's on flight mode,
Yeah.
so it's
Okay.
definitely not.
Is
that.
that the only phone that's on is mine, and I'm 6 foot away.
See, it's stopped now again, hasn't it?
Do you know what? I just
Okay.
want to go, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, hello.
Did that make it go off when you
Yeah.
did that? Oh my god.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Puss, puss.
Did that say
I'm not.
kitty?
Sorry,
Did that just say kitty?
I did, wasn't. I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
I'm going to mimic my husband.
No, don't you dare.
Because he shouts our cat and shouts. My cat's name's Dilly, and he shouts, Dilly, Dilly, puss, puss, puss.
Or as Joe calls the other cat, Pickle Pants. As
Yeah.
I heard her shouting out the window earlier.
Yep, Tommy Pickle Pants.
It's flickering again.
Where do you get spiritual equipment? Various places, to be honest, Claire. Kiss, kiss. Kitty, kitty, kiss.
I'm not convinced that's not your phone, you know.
It's not my phone. I'm too far away. Look, I've just been standing right over there with us.
Okay.
Closer.
I've been even closer to that.
Yeah, we've had phones right on top of it and it's not gone off.
Look.
There's something around this machine on the side.
It's not me, is it? Right, I'm closer. I've come 2 steps closer.
Nothing.
And nothing.
Okay, fair enough.
And that's even closer.
Right, okay. Just to show, that's how close I've got to be
Now it's triggered.
for that to go off. Okay? So that's about where I was.
Did that say closer?
Don't know.
I don't know.
I can hear.
Try having that back.
No, bless you, thanks, Claire.
See, look. Oh, it's not going off.
It
So
is
it's got to be
next
right
to
on it.
It's like there, it's not even.
It's got to be touching it. But then
If I
again,
go
my
a little
cat's
bit
blocks
away,
it.
it's. Okay, let me put it there, now it's doing it. But there, it doesn't touch it.
Okay, so
The thing
Like,
is, it'll
that
be,
far away.
it's good now because we proved that the phone's far enough away. So yeah, okay, I'm happy now. It is
Whiskey?
husky.
No, whiskey.
Whiskey.
That could be the name of the cat. I don't know.
Whiskey. Whiskey. Did you hear something in that house then?
Yeah.
No.
Did you hear it?
It was like
Why do you put your hand like that?
because I'm dying to laugh.
What's he doing?
I'm coming.
Okay, so we've got a cat called Whiskey.
Cat?
Did that say cat?
I don't know.
There was a noise in that house, so I think the cat came from that house.
Well, that's where I was annoyed in front of it before.
or like the cat jumped off somewhere.
Yeah.
Morley?
I'm starting to feel like there's something behind me now. Like you know when someone's standing behind you.
Yeah.
That sort of.
Well, I feel like I'm being pushed.
It's not me. The K2's touching your leg, that's it.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not
it's
touching you at all.
no, weird.
Look, see. Right, give me that phone. That's it.
Bacon leaning over there.
Sue says spirits around the lady visiting.
It's resting on your foot.
Oh, spirits around. Yeah, around Liz. Okay, sorry. Yeah, she says the spirits around you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can feel that there's somebody behind me.
yeah. Dad. That was a child. Dad.
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 Well, I heard Mom, didn't I, earlier?
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know. Come on, Whiskey, where have you gone?
We're bringing a social
Ah. Peter says there was a pram under the window of one of the houses earlier on. He wonders if that was where the baby crying was coming from. Absolutely, yeah.
Robert?
And Ali's getting a few spirits gathering now. I've got that almost staticky, electricy feeling behind me again.
Yeah, it's almost as like it's been, okay, somebody's walked up, what's going on here? And somebody's probably come down from there, what's this going on here? And it's basically, it's like, what's going on?
Wondering what's happening.
I'm waiting for the bloke to come out.
Go and knock on his door again, look. Don't kick the cat ball.
He's brave.
I can smell gas, as though he's got the gas on.
Well, Peter got cooking earlier.
It's as though he's I mean, it might be the surroundings, but it's as though he's basically turned the cooker on and hasn't lit the gas.
Yeah.
It's...
Diane's getting an angry voice that said leave, or heard an angry voice that said leave.
We are in a public place, with all due respect.
This is a public street. Sue says they're all wondering why we're here.
If you want us to go, chase us out.
You stand up first.
That might have been me.
That was you.
Might have been me.
Whiskey, can you play with the ball? Actually, you can't talk to a cat, can you? Never mind. I talk to my cat, but hey.
I'm going to knock on his door.
Go on, go and knock on his door, Rob.
You knock on his door, I'll knock on this one.
Oh God, you're knocking on the
Ready?
door behind me.
3, 2, 1.
Sir, come on out.
Oh God. That was weird then, because you were behind me.
Claire says smell of lard. Possibly.
It's too much like garlic. It's like...
That's a KFC earlier.
I don't think KFC was... Mind you, I don't know, the Colonel, we were talking about the Civil War.
You've been sniffing that gas, Rob.
Ask for Albert by name, Rob, and ask him to knock back. And Sue says cooking as well.
Albert.
You see, Albert, yeah, that...
Albert, sir.
They're calling for Albert.
Albert, sir.
We go out and play.
I'm going to knock on your door. Can you knock back?
That door locks.
Knock back. Come on. Door.
Door.
Do it! Did you hear that clear?
I didn't hear that, to be honest.
That sounded like keys then. Like keys jangling.
Yeah. It did. You're right there. That definitely said do it.
And then I heard
And then and they said keys, like keys jangling. Claire says lard frying chips. You're making me feel hungry now.
I thought it was like KFC.
Rob, stop telling everybody when we have takeaway.
We're not plugging KFC at all.
How many times is that you just mentioned it?
I'll be asking for royalties from him, isn't it?
Get a sponsorship for the team.
Absolutely. That's a good idea.
Alan, you'll put it on your shirt.
Albert.
Alice has just said angry man.
Do it again. Come on.
Do it again.
I'll do this time.
She's getting brave.
Huh?
She's getting brave. Right.
I'm going to knock on the door. Can you knock back for me?
two again then?
Yeah.
Tell you what, then, why it don't get worse when I'm holiday.
I think he lived. I'm guessing, but I think he lived there. I did think it was that one, but I'm not so sure now.
Did that say let me show you?
I had to show something.
It was show something, yeah.
I thought it said let me show you.
Go on, Albert.
Door.
Did you hear that then? Oh. Or was
thought
that
it said
door?
door.
Something like that, yeah.
Go on, Albert. Come to the
Say it
door.
loud, I think it said.
Just go put your hands on there. Claire says she feels like go for it. Like, I feel I don't know why. Face towards it. Put both hands on the door and just close your eyes. Sue says Albert's not answering because the kids pranked him too much. Yeah. You getting anything from that?
It's as though he. Again, I'm going back to what I said earlier. It's as though he comes out the door and he's like, kids.
Yeah.
And I believe that he do it all the time. It's not just like a one-off. It's regular for him.
Because that one and that one.
That one's got a different feeling to it to the
The
other.
cat came from there, I think.
Well, that's I heard it under the window.
Mm.
And that whatever that is underneath.
That one. Diane says she's heard a man say gas.
Something happened with gas.
Possibly. I mean, it seems funny that we've smelt. I mean, okay, as Peter said, it could be the acrid smell from the smoke, but it's still a gassy smell.
It is a guess. It's definitely a guess.
Claire says he wants to egg on you. No, that'd be funny. And Peter says he can see a Salvation Army lady at the door and she thinks she's collecting.
So that jangling, was it the tin?
Absolutely, yeah. Because Liz heard jangling and we wondered
Sounded
whether it
like
was...
keys, but could it be a money tin? If that's the case, I don't know. I'm just.
Quite possibly.
This is entire a real guess. Can anybody tell me if they can pick up on the old guy sitting there, falling asleep, flames gone out in the cooker, and it's filled the building with gas? Now that is a guess.
Ali says, ask if he could confirm he's still here by lighting a K2. Maybe ask if he needs help, whether he's trapped there.
Yeah, I was going to put the REM pod just in case.
K2 here as well.
Okay, we've got a K2 by the door. Albert.
Albert, sir, I know we've been having a joke, if you like.
We're not here to taunt you, Albert.
No. We are actually here in total respect.
Sue's getting chimney sweeper.
I need to ask if you need help.
Oh, it's you with
Do
that.
you want help from us? If so, we have the possibility to help you. We could help you. If you'd like to light the green light up, if you go open the door, or the red light up, all you need to do is light one of those up, and we can help you. But we need to communicate, if that's possible.
Claire's still getting lard.
The devices are on your doorstep. They won't hurt you at all.
Do you know, my head started hurting again. Sue's getting fire.
My head hurts more when you go over it.
Yeah, the more we try to communicate with
Cat
him. Wow.
After you'd moved away. Nice one. Oh, okay. Wow.
If that's you,
Oh, Jesus, that's
Oh, fantastic.
if that's you, thank you very much.
wow.
If you do want
Albert,
to
could
help,
you...
Oh, my days. Sorry. I'm just blown away.
if you do wish to have our help, okay, stop for a second, please. We can talk. We can help you. If you do want our help, please do that again.
Yes. Oh my god.
Peter
Wow.
said the street would have had gas lights originally. So that would make sense.
Can I just confirm who you are? Are you the gentleman that with the shirt on with the rolled up sleeves? If that's you and I've got the right person, just affect that little ball again. If it's not, leave it alone.
That was me.
Ali says that.
it is.
Thank you, Albert. Oh wow,
Okay.
Albert, thank you so much. And honestly, we don't mean you any disrespect. We're just having a giggle, and
We are sorry.
we are sorry if we've upset you at all. We are, and we're so grateful for you communicating with us. He's waiting for his wife, Julie says. Albert, can you make the light, that little ball flash again? Just to confirm, are you waiting for your wife? Okay, Ali, bear with me. Albert, do you wear a top hat and jacket? And you're the chimney sweep. Can you confirm, please, by just making that little ball flash? I think you need to ask Rob. I don't
Sir.
think he takes it from women.
Albert,
Possible.
could you answer me a question? If this refers to you, okay, thank you.
See what I mean? Yeah.
I really appreciate that. Could you tell us, because we need to know exactly who we're speaking to, are you the gentleman that wears the top hat? If so, make that ball flash again for us. If you're the gentleman that wears the top hat, yeah.
There you go, Ali. There's your confirmation.
I'm going to
Well
ask
done.
again, do you require help? If you do,
Oh man, I've got this overwhelming sort of tingle.
I almost want to cry. I think
if, if it's possible,
Yeah.
can I ask you a few more questions? So that I'm really sorry because like we are sort of we are curious to who we're speaking to, and we don't mean any disrespect by that. Do you normally walk around with your shirt sleeves rolled up here? Is that you, or am I getting somebody else? If that was you, make the ball move. Do you know I can see that ball
Before we
moving?
going up there in that.
I'm sure I can see that ball moving.
Hi Teresa, thanks for joining and welcome. I hope you enjoy it. I thought that went off then, but it didn't. I thought that K2 went off then, but I think it's just catching out the corner of my eye.
I could swore I could see it just rocking forward slightly, either way.
Albert, may I ask a question please? If that's okay, can you make the ball flash if you're happy for me to ask a question?
Another one.
If not, that's fine. Claire says she feels an Oliver Twist time. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Okay, if it makes it easy, I'm going to put another couple.
Teresa's getting a male named Francis. Now, Francis could...
is a name on the census.
Francis.
Francis is a name that we've got on the census, so that is correct, yeah? Thank you.
Are you Francis?
Did you say a name as well?
Okay.
I'm sure that's in it.
Sue says ask him if the children bother him a lot by knocking on his door and running.
Francis, Albert, or I'm not sure what you have in
Let that go. Let that settle.
Thank you. Anything, any one of them balls, do the children bother you a lot? Do they play knock and run?
Ali, yeah. Ali says she thinks you're right about the gas. That she thinks he fell and he couldn't turn it off.
Is that right?
Maybe that's why we all feel sick as
Yeah,
well.
that's right. There you go. That's why. Yeah, heady and sick. That would be right, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But I tell you what, from that building, I'm surprised nobody else was on it. It was.
Teresa says he was 46 years old and a loner.
Charles. Francis.
There's the Francis, whatever that surname. It's
CH.
yeah, but then look, you've got something in between that name and with a apostrophe. Is it D something?
Did Charles. Francis did Charles.
Look,
Such a Darcy was just stabbed me in the back of the foot. There's the Francis. But that's the surname.
Is.
it's almost like CH
Is it a H or is it an L-I?
Collier, maybe.
C-L-I-O.
LL. That's definitely an ER at the end. Double LER at the end. Collar. CH.
I should need to call you. I just
Dunno.
really apologise. I'm going to have to
Chorla?
call you
Chor-
Spirit.
Claire was going to say he was a loner, and
Do
Albert.
you have
Ali
a
says
non-English
Albert was
name?
much older, approximately 90.
Do you have a non-English name?
Oh, that's awful.
Continental.
Teresa's getting that Francis died from being beaten to death. How awful.
Did you die or did you pass because you were beaten?
Sue's getting Haddie or Harrietta.
Are you still with us? If you're with us, like any of those balls up or...
I'm going to step back a bit because I think he feels like we're crowding him a little bit.
Ask him if he had a sister called Martha.
Did you have a sister called Martha?
Do you know, I almost feel like he's gone in. He's like, well, I've done that bit now.
Yeah. Don't want her to walk to him anymore.
Yeah, he didn't understand the kids because he didn't have any. Yeah, that would make sense.
Sir, I asked you to come back to us. Shows that you're here by moving the balls. Touch the green light, touch the red light, won't hurt you at all.
Albert! Ali says go back to calling him Albert, addressing him as Albert.
Albert,
Yeah.
if we can help you, we're willing to help you, but we need to speak first. If you come back to us, just please move one of the balls that are on the floor by your doorstep, or even go affect one of the lights, either the red or the green.
Teresa said he's showing her a gold pocket watch in his left pocket. Is there any significance to that, Teresa, or is...
I think he's either gone.
I think he's gone
Or gone in.
inside.
I get the feeling he's going to sit back in his chair.
Yeah, he didn't have...
Oh.
Okay, thank you for coming back to us, Albert.
He didn't have kids through choice. It wasn't his choice not to. Is that correct? Thanks, Albert.
Appreciated.
Albert, did you just go and get a cup of tea? Okay, I'm going to let that ball stop. Okay, don't touch it again. Okay, we will. Maybe that's the cat. Maybe that's whiskey.
Albert, can you make one of the other balls flash instead of that one, please?
Ali says, hold the door handle, Rob.
No handle on
He's
it.
reaching on the other side. Is there
There's
any?
no door handle.
There's no door handle. Ali is just switch that ball off and switch it back on again. Just
What? The things are on this side of it.
it stopped.
It's a fake door.
No, but yeah.
It's a fake door. It's me. It's a fake door. It's not an
Ah,
actual door.
right, okay. Teresa says his pocket watch was stolen due to a robbery where he was beaten to death.
Did Sir Albert?
She says, hold the door then. She says she imagines he's on his final breaths. See, we have had vibrations off that door before. I've got about 7% on my phone, so we're not going to be a huge amount longer, unfortunately.
Is Ali able to help him?
Ali, are you able to help him? Seeing a lot of drunken fighting from the past down the corner there. Peter's getting in the corner down there. Okay.
I'm getting.
Ali says, very calmly, just tell him he's okay. He can pass over now.
Albert, sir,
God, tingles.
if you can hear me, I want to tell you that if you need to, if you want to, you have the ability, you have the strength to move over.
And we understand his
You'll-
story.
You'll be fine. You can trust me. I don't mean any harm. I've never meant you any harm. And we are, the four of us, here in total respect for you.
Teresa's getting the name Harry as well from one of the robbers.
If you need to move on,
Bless you.
if you need to go,
My phone's gonna die.
if I tell you what, it's vibrating. It's not. It's just that.
One's going off now.
I'm ever so sorry, people. My phone's gonna die, so
Can you
You
go
can
on?
join back on all mine, quick. Hang on.
Sarah's going to reconnect. So please join out back over with us. I've got 4%, so she's going to.
Alright.
Yeah, it's like it's connected to something
hang
door
on.
to the battery.
Alright, okay.
It's like it's not, but it's like it's as though I'm holding the battery.
Harry was hung due to his crime. Ali says he's really grateful to you, Rob,
Right.
Thank you.
and tell the spirit
It's
to
my
follow the
pleasure.
bright
Might
light.
beat you off.
Right, it's probably. I'm going to disconnect now, everyone. But
It's ready and waiting to go.
it's
look.
ready and waiting to go live. So please join back onto this, and we'll carry on because Sarah's got a lot more battery than me. Okay. So I'm going to finish off on here and carry on. Join it back over onto Sarah. So bye for now from me.
A few moments later.
That's incredible.
give him a
It was
couple
as
of
though
minutes.
it was as though that was connected to the mains. Obviously, it's not. But it was like,
Yeah.
but without the vibration, I can't explain it. It was odd.
Drain my battery really quick then. Right. Hi, Teresa. Go on then, everybody, come back. We'll carry on. She's got 66%. So, you're right, I'm going to stuff it in my pocket. Right, so we'll just wait. Just hang on for you. I'm sorry for the inconvenience there, but you know what phone batteries are like. They just never last as long as you want them to. So, right, bear with me. Hiya all. I'm going to turn the camera around. Right, we will continue with Albert. So where did we get to?
I don't know. Maybe he's gone. Albert, are you still with us?
Hiya Sue. Thanks everybody for coming
Albert,
back.
If you've not gone, I hope you've gone. You deserve all the best. But if you're still here now, can you move one of those balls again for me, just to show that you're here?
Oh, brilliant. Thanks, Teresa. She says she's followed and liked us now.
I'm wondering whether he's gone.
Well, Ali says, thank you, Rob. Well done.
No
he's-
problem at all. I mean, this is
Thank
one
you.
of the things we try and do while we're investigating. It's a goal. It's a plus. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thanks, Sue.
I don't know whether he's gone or not, though. I can't.
Fill the door. What are you getting again? Okay, so it's definitely got a Francis with us.
Well, it's not the same as it was. It just feels cold now.
Yeah, Ali says she would say he's at peace now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's beautiful. That's amazing.
Isn't that amazing?
That's so cool.
On your first time with us, and we've helped a gentleman. Wow, thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Because everything stopped
That's
since
what-
you said to him to move.
What I'm going to do though,
Now that's what I call teamwork.
I'd like to leave those there, just in case.
See,
But it doesn't feel the same. It
no,
just
the
feels like
energy
a.
feels. I feel different.
I feel quite emotional. Oh. Wow.
You know, it's one
I
of our
do.
aims. Doing what we do, it's one of our aims, just to try and help.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Is it someone
Now,
else though?
okay, is that Francis?
I think it's someone else. I'm getting a feeling that it's different.
Ali says you could move some kit into the passage for Francis. I think Francis is going to try. He's
Passage. Into the.
into.
That's why I've left that one.
Don't worry, Ali. No, your team. You're allowed to be bossy.
Shall we try this one?
I take instructions from anyone. I'm just very obedient. Sue says Albert went to the light, others to go to the, and there's others to go to the light. Okay.
K2's going off.
Yeah, that was.
Possibly.
That could possibly, very possibly. Now, I'm going to stand in a different angle now.
Hang on, my torch sets that off there. I've just put in the pocket.
I'm going to stand a different angle.
Wait,
Okay. Okay, Teresa's got a baby girl, about 10 months old. Got the name Jezebel. Lovely little name.
Jezebel?
I feel that house now is.
You put your hand on it now, Joe. It's completely different.
Oh yeah, I will in a sec. It's actually yeah, I'll do it now. Yeah, come on. Wow. Yeah.
Do you know what?
I've got my hand on the door now. That's before we've had quite significant energy, really, I would say. And it just feels quite nice and calm. Yes, Peter did. Yeah, sort of a pram under one of the windows, and we've had others. Sorry, lots of lots of comments. Somebody else has mentioned babies. Yeah, Sue says the babies are in need to cross over. Ah, okay. So Francis was robbed and died. He was beaten to death, and obviously he died in the street.
Yeah, that would make.
Wonder if that says on the census as well. Did it tell you? I suppose we'd have to go and find the death records, wouldn't we? We'll have a look at that one, Teresa. Yeah, we'll have a look and see. Yeah, the street is full of characters in spirit. You could almost do an investigation every week. Yeah, you're right there. Do you know Rob keeps trying to get me to come back all the time, and I finally conceded.
Me and Rob have wanted to come back for months, haven't we, Rob, since we got all this, the census?
It's almost like an episode of Coronation Street.
Yeah.
Short Street. Babies died of suffocating, Sue says.
If anybody wants to watch the previous investigations we've done, they are on YouTube.
Yes, they are, aren't they?
Yeah, there's 2 of them on YouTube.
Okay, there you go.
I've seen it.
You're a loyal follower on YouTube too. Hey.
Everywhere, mate.
We very much appreciate it, thank you.
I'm not feeling any good now.
Francis John Carlton. Teresa's picking up.
It does begin with a C.
It could well begin with a C.
Oh, I can't look,
Hang
it's
on.
on that one.
Sorry, it's on the phone that I'm now holding, so We'll have a look afterwards, and I will confirm in the comments. So keep your eyes on that one. Well, if there's anybody else, Francis, do you want to come and speak to us? If there's anybody else passing through the street, you may have lived here, you may have just passed through. Anyway, something's tickling my ear. Is it a hair? No. If there's anybody else that would like to come forward and talk to us, please don't be afraid. Ah, right, okay. So he says the witch that was around there that poisoned others is in the room with the upside down cross. That's brilliant, Teresa. Yeah, that's fine. Well, the surname definitely does start with a C, so we'll have a look. We'll have, when I can.
See, that's different.
Good evening, Catherine. Thanks for joining.
It was
Welcome.
I can hear like lorries on
Yeah,
the road, but that was
up there.
just
I heard that as well.
literally, to my thoughts, just round that corner.
Ooh, the witch has got a disfigured face.
Oh, nice. Is it burns?
Burns, Sue?
I don't know why I thought that.
That's interesting, Ali. Yeah. She's getting Francis, the chap that was beaten to death, has got a fatal. Well, she's picking up a fatal head injury to the man that was beaten in the street.
Yeah. That might be why we've had headaches.
That's why we've probably had headaches, as well as possibly the gas.
I do want to ask.
I think we do need to come back here again.
I do want to ask. I'm going to ask as I feel it. Do you have a permit to carry out street performances?
So he says she's got burns on her body, the witch. In a
Do you have a
disfigured
permit
face.
to do this?
Me? Oh, is that what you're at? Sorry.
That's what I'm thinking. Do you have a permit to carry out street performances?
No.
Is someone asking us that?
I just feel as though that's what's come through.
Hi, Claire.
Just like, do you
Thanks
have a
for coming
permit to
back.
carry out street
Yeah, all the
performances?
spirits asking us.
That's what I feel.
Yeah. Do you have a permit to do this? Yeah.
You don't need a permit to do
So
this.
we don't need one.
We're not street performers.
I wish I was. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
But you could. We are accepting donations. Should you feel generous?
Being old pennies, like.
Oh, Peter's getting the policeman. It's on his rounds now, checking the doors, etc.
Oh, right, okay.
That might be why what I'm feeling we're being asked.
Asking about the permit.
Now, Teresa says Francis died exactly where you're standing, Liz.
Me?
Yep.
Oh, God, okay.
He died in the place where the lady with the red trainers is standing now.
Wow, okay. That's cool. I'll stay here then. I don't mind standing here. I've done it before. Not here, but in other locations.
Oh, wow. Catherine says we've got a few spirits, a man, a woman in the doorway and a couple of women on the corner. Got pictures.
Wow.
Pictures.
Like screenshot pictures.
Do you mean you've got screenshot pictures, Catherine? 'Cause that'd be awesome.
That would be amazing if they have.
Okay, Liz.
Yeah.
Do you want to call out for Francis and see if you can communicate with him, being as he died right where you are?
I can do.
She's team for tonight.
Is there a spirit here with us tonight called Francis? If so, can you walk up to this green light that's by my feet and make it change colour?
That's brilliant. Thanks, Catherine. I'll have a look at that afterwards. She just sent us a picture to the post.
Awesome.
That'd be awesome to look at, that will.
Can she send it in Messenger as well, just in case it doesn't show up on the
Yeah, Sarah says if you're able to send it through on Messenger as well, that would be great, just in case it doesn't show up on the post.
post on the page.
Or even just post it on the page, whatever. That's fine. Thank you ever so much. Yeah, she says yeah. Peter said it could be that you know, that could be the ladies of the night.
Yeah.
That would make sense. Brilliant. That's great. Thanks ever so much. It's on the post now. Come on, Francis. We understand you were tragically beaten and robbed.
You can use my energy, Francis, to make these lights change colour if you're here. I'm not here to harm you, we're just here to communicate with you and try and hear more about your story and what happened to you.
Maybe will it allow you on WhatsApp? We've got the WhatsApp button, it might let you.
What?
It won't let her post it, won't let her message us. We'll have a look at that tomorrow and see why. It might be because I've changed it with the WhatsApp button. Okay, she's posted it anyway, so that's great. That's great, thank you ever so much.
Does anybody pick up on quite a few spirits now? It's like I feel as though words got out. I feel as though words spread and there's one or two coming down and find out what's going on.
I feel like I've been punched in the stomach or something in my stomach.
But that would be, you know, I mean, if you were being beaten and kicked, let us know if you're not.
Sick. I'm okay though, I'll tell you if I wasn't.
Okay.
You know, like as though something's happened here and
It's all right, Teresa. I've got you.
making you feel sick.
I've got a little button that's saying you want to join the live. That's fine. Don't worry.
Is
You
that
have to do that one of the nights.
Sorry.
That's another thing, actually. Yeah. What we might do one of the nights, we'll give a chance for people to join in on the live with us. I think that'll be a good one. Yeah. We'll have a look into that. Right, so Sue says, ask Francis if he has a story to tell, or does he just want to go to the light?
That's me.
You're all right, Tracy, don't worry.
Francis, do you want to tell us your story, or do you want us to help you to be at peace?
Could you feel somebody behind you then, Rob? Yeah. Diane says there's somebody stood at the back of you.
Bigger than me.
Yeah, bigger than him. Yeah. Oh, lost that one.
It's as though I get this feeling that we're getting more than one. It's like somebody's said there's something going on in Short Street. I don't know what's going on. They haven't got a permit. They shouldn't be doing that. Told somebody else. He's on his way down, and it's like rumours.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine that we
Well, if they want us to leave, they're going to have to escort us off the premises, aren't they? Off the street. What's the word? East Street.
I don't know why, but I've just lost some comments then, so apologies if I haven't read some out. They've sort of vanished. Let me see if I can find them
that's
again.
me.
I feel like I need to slide down the wall and
Yeah, slump.
yeah.
You got it back?
Yeah, they just sort of
So I
vanished.
want
They
to sort of do this. I'm just going with what.
Right, I've got them now. Yeah, Peter says he says this street is a hive of activities, many stories to tell. Then Peter, we shall come back again. We will.
Yay!
Rob and Sarah love this place, so and I've got to say I think it's growing on me quite a bit. I'm definitely warming to it.
Yeah.
Teresa said she'd die if she went live. No. Come on. She'd die if she came on the live with us. Right, there's a child sitting at the end of the corner. Catherine's getting.
Is anybody getting a large amount of people?
Well, Ali says you do have a lot. I was just about to read. You do have a lot of spirits present.
Yeah.
You do have an angel with you by Rob. Angel Caleb. Many can see the energy that you're emitting as a beacon. Ah.
I get it as it basically it's chit chat. It's like somebody's walked through, seen what we're doing, gone up to the, I don't know, pub or gone into work and said, "We want to see what's going on out there," and it's like somebody told somebody else, and it's like spread, and it's like they're starting to.
Well, Angel Caleb has come. Ali says he's come. Come to, his protection for us. Thank you very much, Angel Caleb.
It was actually really smell. A lot of gas coming from this house.
Again.
Is it there?
Yeah, Bunsen burner. I know it doesn't fit, but
Ooh.
That kind of thing.
that gas Bunsen burner.
The child Jezebel, and we also have 3 young males are the ones that murdered Francis, and one was named Harry.
Someone mentioned Harry Eel.
We've had Harry before, haven't we? Yeah, somebody else mentioned Harry. There's a man all in black at the end, and she sent us pictures again. Wicked.
Which
Thank you
end?
ever so much, Catherine. Oh, that end, I think. Yeah.
Because I want to.
And Sue says you're protected by Archangel Michael as well.
Oh, good. That's good.
How far up?
Well, archangels, I should say.
The spirit, where was it he told us to stop, Joe?
Up here.
About here.
These blooming comments are going bizarre. Evening, Christine. Thanks for joining. Harry feels like a homeless youth. Right, Catherine says, yep, where you are now.
Where both of them are, or
Yeah, up that area, yeah.
that area?
It feels different up here.
He's-
It's like your head's buzzing. You like when you're drunk and your head goes
He's a
like-
brawler. He's a brawler. He feels though, that sort of thing.
Is he the one that was fighting?
Drinker.
Do you think he's the one that's killed Francis?
I wouldn't like to say. I don't know. I can't feel enough.
Hang on. Catherine says,
I feel.
no, sorry, Ali says Harry feels like a homeless youth. Teresa says she's been shown an image of Francis of him coughing blood up. Which you were
That
saying,
would make sense.
your stomach.
I feel like something's happened.
Yeah, stomach,
area.
like you've been kicked in the
They've
stomach,
been
yeah.
kicked or punched in the stomach.
Yeah, that makes
That would
sense.
make-
Whistle there.
Yeah,
Pardon?
heard a whistle.
No, I didn't.
It's as though.
Peter says he feels that there's a thoroughfare to a pub. It was like a thoroughfare to a pub.
It's-
Now there is a pub up the top, isn't there?
There is. It feels to me like.
Ali's getting the anchor and bird tattoo, which is the what's it want? Yeah, which we were looking for earlier because you said that.
I think. Now this is a guess. This is one.
And Catherine
feeling.
says he's a big man.
It's not necessarily right, but
And Diane says that's who was stood behind you.
he basically said
Thanks,
something
mate.
out of turn
I'm
in the
getting
pub.
an instinct now to do this. Sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt, but
That's all right.
Sense,
I don't know why.
that's me.
but
I sense
I'm feeling as though I need to
step up for yourself.
step up and protect
Because-
myself. Yeah,
He said,
I
put him
feel
up.
that he said something to him.
yeah,
He said, "Come on, then.
yeah.
You've gone for it, not wanting to back down." He's come down here and he's given him a right good kick and killed him.
Yeah.
And
That's-
he's robbed his watch. He's had his watch robbed, yeah.
But is that the same person? Is that Albert?
Okay. Teresa says the guy with the cap on, that's Rob. Harry is to the right of you now. Which would be back a little bit, yeah. Diane says we
Is
said-
Harry the brawler?
I think Harry's the brawler.
Harry's
Yeah.
the brawler.
That's you then, Rob.
Would you say that?
Almost
Was
like
that
a
right,
stage
Teresa?
act,
Is Harry?
isn't it?
Is,
Really enacted, is it?
is Harry the brawler?
Because
Harry the brawler.
Peter says it's a place full of punch-ups.
there was no particular
about right, yeah.
reason for me to come and stand here. I just did.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just placed yourself where you did.
Yeah.
You felt connected to that spot.
I don't know. I just came and stood
Have you
here.
noticed Rob's
There was no reason for me to stand here. I just
Just
did.
did.
And then the next thing, you've got people saying that that's where he was
Yeah.
killed.
And then your stomach. Yeah.
But I'm getting
And
the
then,
feeling that
yeah.
he
Yeah.
deserved it.
Teresa says definitely Francis was beaten to death, and yes, Harry is the brawler. Yeah.
Right.
But do you not think how Rob's standing? It's as if he's puffing himself
Yeah,
up.
he's,
And Ali says this is detached from Albert, nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
Harry is separate and connected to two others.
Right.
yeah, Albert's gone, I think.
Because
Yeah, I
I
think
got a
Albert's-
feeling of I think, I'm guessing, it is a guess, I'm guessing that this whole thing that's gone on was witnessed by quite a few, because I
It
get
would
a
have been.
feeling that people knew it was going on. It wasn't us here. It was like people knew what was going on, were coming down, following it because there's going to be a fight, and wanted to watch.
Yeah.
But I think
Do you know, Teresa? I was just
what Harry
Harry's trying to provoke you. Yeah. I can see now. For people who don't know, obviously I'm Rob's wife, so I know him very well, and I can tell his whole stance there
It's different.
is very different to how he is. He's normally quite a quiet, submissive, but you can tell he's picking up on the fact that he's being provoked.
But
Yeah,
I'm not-
even Peter said here, you've got a very aggressive stance, Rob.
I'm not being provoked. It's because he is in the wrong. That's what I'm thinking.
No, but your stance is picking up.
You're feeling what Harry would feel.
Right.
Is that
Yeah,
what
he's
they
standing
mean?
beside him. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah. You're picking up on how Harry would be feeling. Like,
Be
whoa,
like a
come
bit-
on.
I tell you what, I feel really hot inside.
Oh, brilliant. Catherine
Really,
sent
really
another
hot.
picture. Thanks ever so much. Sue says the spirit wants to fight you. Diane says Rob looks like he's going to have a brawl with somebody. Hopefully not me.
I'm not getting in the middle.
Okay, yeah, Ali. Harry, okay, you've got a lot of energy. Can you possibly kick a light?
Tell him kick this one.
Can you,
This one here.
right, this cat,
To your left, Joe.
There you go.
right,
Kick it.
hang on,
Now you kick it.
I'm going to stand over here. So I'm going to set off that proximity light, we'll ignore that. Right, Harry, come on, let's see who you are. There's a cat ball in front of me, can you kick that? Or there's a green light over there by Liz, can you just go to that? Just waft your leg round it or something.
Do you know what I want to do?
Come on, you're a big man.
Go on.
I want to go and kick that red one right down there.
That one.
Because that's the biggest one. That's the one that could damage the most.
Okay then, Harry, would you be able to walk towards the red light?
Change the colour on the red one then.
Change the colour. Look, I'll show you what it does, okay?
So I want to go.
This doesn't hurt you. That's all it does, okay?
I'll square up to your
Hey? Yeah. I do feel as though I want to run up to that red light now and kick it.
Ali can hear him swearing. Do you know that's funny because I'm sure we heard F off through the
Twice.
through Necrophonic, yeah, before.
But I wasn't certain.
But I'm still focused on you.
Ah, brilliant.
I'm
Right.
not really interested.
Teresa says Harry was 27 years old and now she's picking up on one of the other murderers named Peter. Now we've had Peter come through. Sue says he's got a potty mouth. Yes. And Harry is attached to Rob. He needs to move away, Catherine says.
Harry,
Tell him to move away, and you move away.
Thank you for. I can understand what you're feeling. I know what you're feeling. You
He
need
does
step
tend
back
to
now.
pick up on
So I'm telling you
the
to step away from me.
on
leave
aggressive
me be.
spirits quite easily.
Take a step back now, because I've already. I know what you're feeling.
Yeah, you need to move from that spot.
Now you need to step away.
And you need to move away from that spot. You move away from him.
Towards the redwood either.
No, I'll tell you what I called. I wanted to. I wanted to.
I'm so right with them.
Yeah, look, his stance has changed
I feel
completely.
different now.
Yeah, your stance has changed completely.
I do feel different.
You're back to you.
I feel all them feelings I had have gone.
Yeah.
Could I apologise for any aggression? Yeah.
No, don't worry. Don't worry, I've been on investigations before, don't worry.
Hopefully this isn't the last one.
You never know, do you?
Yeah, I feel totally different.
And me, it's all gone. I feel like it went when I kicked that. I didn't kick it all, by the way.
Yeah, sorry.
Right, Harry, Peter and Christopher are the three who murdered and robbed Francis. Now, haven't we had all those three names through?
Harry,
Red
Peter,
Francis.
and
Christopher,
Yeah,
Christopher doesn't ring a bell.
no, I don't
Chris, earlier, yeah,
Maybe then. I don't.
very early on.
Peter and Harry, yeah.
Oh, thank you, Claire. Same to you too. Right, Ali says, Rob, visualise white light flowing through your body, and just take a moment to do that, please. All the way down to the floor. Okay, you take your moment to do that. I'm just going to pan and give him a second. Right. Sue says he called Rob a pussycat. Yeah, he's not, trust me. Harry
Harry the Brawler.
the Ruler. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm
fine.
fine. I don't feel it.
Right, guys. It's 10 past midnight, so I'm going to... it's gone very quick. We've enjoyed this immensely. And we've got to thank Liz very much for coming and joining us. I think she's enjoyed it too.
One thing we do aim to do, or we'll be doing, is if we're local, we're going to start taking like guests,
Yeah.
one or two on lives to give them the experience, because we haven't been able to sort of hold any events up to now.
Yeah.
So we are sort of looking down that. We've been looking down that route for a while.
Thanks, Ali. Yeah, I mean we've been in touch with a couple of people that have given us some locations close to come and investigate. So we'll do that. So we'll do a prayer as we leave. Yeah, Teresa says, Rob, imagine tree roots coming from the top of your head down through your body and through to your feet, wrapping around a big stone deep down in the earth. It's grounding you, so make sure it grounds you. Thank you ever so much, everyone. I'm going to turn it around on me. Oops. You didn't like turning around on me then. Anyway, so thank you ever so much, everybody. Your interaction has been fantastic. We've enjoyed it immensely, and yes, we really, really will be back here, because I think there's quite a bit to go on. So, yeah, there's a huge amount.
Evening.
Good evening.
You have to vote.
Spooks.
You won't find much around here.
It's been plenty.
Not a little bit.
Yeah. Anyway, so see you next week. Keep posted. Cheers. Bye.